Welcome back to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm your host, Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. We've been coming to you live from the 85th Annual STA Market Structure Conference in the nation's capital, Washington, D.C. Joining me for this segment is Larry Tabb. He is the founder and research chairman of the Tabb Group. So great to have you on set with us.
Great to be here, Jill.
Let's get a conference overview here. It feels like the vibe has been really good this year as compared to years past, right? Like
I think it's all of a sudden we're starting to see its innovation back in the marketplace, which has kind of been lacking. It's been more about regulation and oversight for so long.
It seems like there's been a lot of blocking and tackling over the past few years, but now looking forward to, the new fee access pilot. We're looking at cryptocurrency, technology, liquidity. It feels like we're looking forward to fix some of the issues in market structure. Did you pick up on the same thing?
Yeah, I'm not sure if fix is the operative word.
I think it's just
it evolves, and I'm not sure. We're going to fix some things and break other things.
Right.
So the question is, what are we going to break versus what are we going to fix? And I think there's a lot of discussion, especially on the transaction fee pilot around that. And of course, there's a lot of discussion around crypto going on. And, is that real? Is it just an area for misbehavior? And how that comes into the traditional and regulated markets?
Yeah, it's really super different because we haven't had as much institutional discussion around it at the conference last year, that's for sure. And other conferences that we've covered, whether it's consensus or more of your crypto token sort of content, this is very different. It's very institutional this time around.
Well, you're starting to see a lot more institutional folks play, and you're also seeing more institutional announcements. So you have Jonathan Kellner from the president or CEO of Internet, who's now going over to Coinbase. You've got some other players, Jamie Selway, market structure gurus, going on to another crypto place. You're starting to see more traditional market structure. Markets people move into this space, and I think you're going to see that become more robust over time.
What was some of the conversation that you heard in terms of challenges with regulation?
Well, I think the issue, the big thing that I think folks are thinking about right now is the access fee pilot that's proposed, or the transaction fee pilot they like to call it. And the question is, there's been a lot of issues and discussions about conflicts of interest. So, and the conflicts of interest revolve around agency orders where they're getting paid to put trades in venues that pay the brokers larger rebates. And so the focus, that revolves around Reg NMS and all sorts of regulatory infrastructure. But the problem is that a lot of those are the issues. A lot of those rebates go back to clients in terms of increased performance and market structure efficiency. And if all of a sudden those rebates go away, what happens to the price that I trade at, and how does that behave, and what happens to market makers, and what happens to the quality of quotes? And then you saw Chris Concannon, there's been mentions around SIBO bats, building out a 3 or 4 millisecond speed bump for only taking orders, which basically means that if I send an order to you, or you send an order to me, and I don't like the quality of the market, even though you saw that I was putting out a pretty aggressive price, I can then move out of the way. And I don't actually have to trade at the price that I promoted. And that happens after you sent the order. And then the question that comes is, what happens to the quality of the order you sent?
Right.
Because I'm going to have to bounce it back. It's going to take time for it to get to you. Then you got to make another decision, and then the market may have moved. And how does that work? And there's going to be a lot